what kind of swing point do you use? Yeah, this one. Okay. Let's go it for 3-3. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Do you understand the whole mechanics here? Any problem?
No.
Okay. So few questions I will ask you why I did not take. Okay, there were two instances where the trade did not work out. For example, how this one here. And my advice is you need to check, okay, properly. There should be certain acceleration. Now, if you're drawing it, this one here, this seems effortless, no result. Many people will take the trade. There is no harm to take the trade right over here. Okay. And obviously, one thing you can do is to check the news. Okay. Check the news. If it's a major news, avoid trading it. Okay. Avoid taking a trade. Okay. Or just close before the news time. Simple as that. Understand?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, mark down the news because I told you news can change the direction of the trade. No problem. Wherever, okay, even if everything's right, this is a very perfect trade here, but news changed it. Okay, news changed the direction of it. And what you can do in this sense? Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Now here, if I'm taking a trade here, I will draw. But what I need actually spring or maybe some kind of pattern here, right? So what kind of things I need here? Spring pattern or a channel, right? During a redistribution, how do you take the trade? What is your entry point during the redistribution process? Accumulation is easy. Distribution is easy. How about reaccumulation, redistribution? This is, for example, reaccumulation here.
We'll take a spring.
Is spring, okay, and
effort no
result rare because this range is very small, so there can be multiple efforts, no result which will fail. So we need a clear spring, okay, or we need a channel like this and then oversold, a mini oversold, and then okay, or we need, like voluntary contraction pattern. You got it? These kind of things we need. But what do we get? Do we get a spring here? We did not get a spring here, unfortunately. Right? No spring here, just a channel, only up thrust, and price worked. And then spring, we got spring right over here. Spring, test of spring, price went up. Got it? This is why this entry should be avoided. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. If you have a redistribution, okay, whenever you have a redistribution process, for example, where is the redistribution? For example, here, if this, let's suppose you say this is a redistribution process here, what you're waiting for is actually this one and this one, right? Top. We need a spring here, clear spring here, huge volume, okay? And then the price went up. Okay. There are many examples of redistribution. Let me show you. For example, here, if this is a redistribution process here, let's suppose huge volume on the top side here, price went up. Okay, we have a JAC, oh sorry, and then we have redistribution process. What do we notice here? Right? All right. We have no demand here, yes, but we cannot take the trade right over the no demand. Okay, but if you notice here, there is now this no demand comes right after this point. So this can be, you see here, right? This could be taken as, or we wait for the spring or volatility contraction pattern. You see this one, 1, 2, 3, volatility contraction pattern, and then we rise up. This is the point to buy. Got it?
Yeah.
So remember that redistribution, you have to find the right entry points, spring or volatility contraction pattern, okay, or mini oversold during redistribution, during accumulation, sorry. And during redistribution, obviously upthrust, hidden upthrust, and what else? Upthrust, hidden upthrust during redistribution, and volatility contraction pattern. That's it. Okay, or secondary spring, or secondary upthrust. Secondary upthrust, you know already, right? What do I mean by secondary upthrust? And how to avoid this trade? So you should know why, where should we enter? I would enter only if I see the spring formation here, which I did not get it. Or I see some kind of volatility contraction pattern. There is no volatility contraction pattern. But I did get a breakdown and reverse back. This is a spring, test of spring, hidden upthrust, test of hidden upthrust. No supply in the test. It makes the price go down. Here as well, if you draw the structure right over here, what do I get here? Let's suppose this one and this one. It was a perfect trade for short, but then it reversed. Okay, it reversed. And obviously after this, one, okay, this one, second low, and then the news came. This direction was changed by the news. We cannot do anything with it. The only thing is you need to keep the eye on the news. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And my advice is to close your trade before the news. Okay. When you see the news popping out, you are in the trade, just 2 minutes before the news, close your trade. No matter how good your setup is. Remember this rule. Okay. And now what kind of trades you want to close, what kind of trades you need to filter out, I will tell you about it. Okay. So anything from Bank of England, from the major banks, central banks, interest rate decisions, I will show you I will give you a cheat sheet. Okay. Then you can filter out those trades on daily basis and then you can close it. Okay. Okay. And then after the news, obviously we have, when we draw the structure, immediate bias after JAC, after, if this is a redistribution process, what do I see? I mark the first higher low, right over here. This one, I can draw the channel, extend it, draw the channel, wait for the overbought over this session, and then the price came down, right? And the bias is already bearish here. So whenever you have a bearish bias at the top, what you actually notice, do not take the trade on just like, you know, like when you see the overbought, or when you see a F versus no result. You need either an upthrust here, test upthrust, and then take it, or you need to see this kind of structure. Got it?
Okay.
After you have a bearish climax. For example, I have the bullish climax right over here, and see if the price extended right over here. Now, should I take my trade right over here? See, the price did work here. I mean, this year, the price failed here and they kept on going down. And then what happened? The price went up, right? So yes, this over, you know, where we have oversold and selling climax, we have what? Bullish bias, right? Then why the price did not turn over here? We have perfect situations here. See, so many entry point. But the thing is, you don't have to measure like this. Okay, it's better you draw the channel. Once the price is going down, if you can see the wave channel, if you can see the wave, then the price will not just react on this. The price will follow the wave. or this channel. Okay, the price will follow the channel. So can you draw the channel? Yes, you can from here, the top one. Okay, first let's see on a higher time frame if you can draw the channel. Difficult, right? Go to the 5-minute time frame and see if I can draw the channel. Yes, a little bit possible here. Yeah. Okay, the price just went down over here and kept on going down. 3 minutes, refine it. See the price coming down, rejecting it. The price coming down, rejecting it, but price had never crossed it. Am I right? When was the first time the price crossed it? Very, very clearly.
What do you mean by cross?
I mean to say that here we have overbought, but we cannot take this situation here, right? Because we are waiting. Okay, we are waiting for the test on this region, oversold. I mean by where is the point where the price makes a clear what to say, oversold, and then automatic reaction. Now just draw the swing point here as an help to identify. Okay, this one would be too much here. Okay, this is first one, very high. So obviously this would be the point here. Okay. What I'm seeing here. Go and see the 5-minute time frame first. The first major high is this one. Where's the second high? This one, right? So if you draw from here to here, okay, and mark it. Now go to the 3-minute time frame and see what is the impact of it. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, just right over here. All right. Here the price went up, okay, and then we are waiting for the test here. Okay, this is the first attempt, right? And what happened? The price fails to break through it, right? The price did not test it and test it on a which type of volume? Can you see? Selling climax. The price did not made an upthrust here, just failed it and test on a higher volume. Am I right? I told you,
Yep.
whenever the price test on a higher volume, what will happen? The price will continue to move down and then it will be retested, right? Again, we have this one here. We can take this. If in a failed test, this will continue the redistribution to the downside. Okay. Now the price has crossed this level and the price is trying to breach this level again, but fail. There's no clear breach. Am I right? Am I right? There is no
Yes.
there is no automatic reaction. So, and what do I notice here? Every time the price fails, SOT, right? Is the first time the price makes a higher reaction. The first time here. So obviously, where would be our this one here, right? So this is spring, test of spring, okay? Spring, the price made a spring here, all right? And then can we enter over here? This is the first time the price made it, right? The first time. The price breached through the channel. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay, then what are you gonna do now? Just be logical here. Okay, don't need to think too much about it. All I need to do, okay, when we have an overbought, I need a clear reaction to the upside and high volume on the bottom. We have a clear reaction to the upside. Yes. Do we have a higher volume in the bottom? No. Do we have? No.
No.
Right? So this can't be a buying climax. Yeah, this is an automatic reaction. This is the first attempt here. And now this is actually extended into it. Okay. The first kind of reaction here. High volume here. Okay. High volume here. The price reached into the channel. So what do you want to notice? Okay. The price goes through the channel and makes an automatic reaction here. Now you have this one channel. Can you relate now? Now we have a structure here to follow. Okay. All right. So the price comes down. Okay. This is no supply. You can take your trade. Yes. And on a no supply reference line here is a spring formation. Okay. The price from the spring and then your trade. And this is where this happens when after during New York Open. Am I right?
Open.
During New York Open, this happens. You see how the structure from the London session, Asian session is extended into the, this can happen, as I told you yesterday. All right. So you just take your trade. Very important when you are drawing the channel, okay, the first thing is you have to connect the first lower high, not the highest point, that was lower high, and then connect it and then draw the channel. Okay. And then when you are noticing, when you are thinking about what to say, the buying climax move, the selling climax move of oversold, the first thing, there should be accelerated move to the downside. Yes, we do have an accelerated move to the downside, and then we have a reaction to the top. We do have a reaction to the top, and then we wait for the test of this region. And what happened? The test failed with a higher volume. And this failure test, what happened? The price just drifted down and down and down without any solid formation. And we saw SOT here. And the first time here. And when you see the first time the reaction to the upside, okay, the first AR, okay, when you see it, what do I need to know? We need to have a high volume on this one. Right? Do we have it? No. Okay. We have a high volume here. Yes, we do have a high volume here. And that's why we marked it as the end of this one move. So this entire move was here. So this one AR, secondary test, okay, spring, and then the price went up. Now what happens? The price went up, okay, and then you have this again, very heavy news, okay, and then on the news, what happened? The price rejected this one, okay. You can take another trade to the upside. All right, extend this channel. And what happened? JAC and then LPS. This is again LPS, second LPS, right? And what do you see at 9 o'clock here? After this 9 o'clock opening, you see this one. Okay, testing here. Now this testing is, okay, this is testing, this is perfect testing here. See here. You have an entry point right over here. You have an entry point right over here. You have an entry point right over here. This one. First no result point. Okay. Got it? You can enter one of these bars and then just go and ride the trend to the upside. What should I target? I should target this high. That's it. Or this one. If I'm entering here, what should I target? I should target this high, maximum, this high. But what happened actually, when I was targeting this trade, the news came out. You see, even before reaching the target, the news just came out and wiped out on my gain, and this could, like this could shake you out of the trade. So what happened? When you see the news, a high impact news, as you can see over here, you should close your trade.
Okay.
Okay. Even before reaching target, but obviously your 2R was achieved before this one. Got it? So basically what I mean to say, before the news, when the news comes out, you will make 1.5R. Okay. And when the markets are normal, you will make 2R when there's no news. Got it? But that's okay and fine. That's how you need to be flexible. Okay. And now, of course, when we are moving through this JAC, then this becomes what? Okay, this is first higher, you can see huge volume here, and you can draw the volume right over here. Spring, can you see? Okay, jump across the creek, redistribution, and then what I can do, I can draw this line, and then I saw this line, first higher low, I can draw this line, and then we got a spring over here, and we can take this entry. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay, you will either get spring over this region, or you will get one higher low, and then you can mark the line, you get a spring. There are two kind of situation where you can get the spring. Okay, I think I've told you about this many times.
One is with a high volume, right?
Sorry?
The one of the ways to see if there's a high volume on the spring, right?
Yes, of course. High volume, increasing volume. You can see this. Yeah, this increasing volume or high volume. Yes. All right. One of the ways is when you want to see, yes. Here as well. Okay, this is higher low over force, and after higher low, you'll see the spring here. So either the spring, for example, spring will, three kinds of things will happen during a reaccumulation process. Number one, if it's a horizontal range, you know horizontal range, this one, I'm not talking about this range. I'm talking about horizontal range. Okay. If this is a horizontal range, what you will see the price is just moving back and forth. There will be some kind of upthrust, but this upthrust will not be of value. Okay, got it? And then you will see spring, test maybe, sometime test will occur, test will, and then the price will move up. Or the second situation would be, you will see this one, okay, higher low, okay, spring, got it? And then go up. And third situation would be, as I told you, volatility contraction pattern. Got it?
Yeah.
These three kind of things can happen during the, because accumulation is easy, yeah, very, very easy. You can just mark the symmetrics and then you can take the trade during accumulation. Okay. You have a channel, everything is very clear, right? Or you have a SOT, or you have a huge climatic move to the upside, and then you can draw the buying climax. Accumulation distributions is easy. Okay. But people struggle with entering during redistribution. This is the three entry points. I will not enter anywhere around it. Okay. And now this is a spring. If you see this structure, this is spring. Am I right? Spring, test of spring, and the price went up. Right? And
yeah,
when I draw the structure here, okay, this is another structure. After JAC, I saw another structure. What kind of structure I saw? The price moved here. All right. And then the price move to the upside. We have some kind of JAC here. Now the price returned back. All right. Now I want the price. Where would I enter here? What are the entry points here? You would say people would enter right over here at this point. Do not enter right over here. Okay. Our main point is this one here during redistribution. Remember that, because what happens when the price makes like this, okay, and then the people try to enter right over here. This is very wrong. Okay, because the price may come down, test this region, and then go up. Got it? During redistribution process, you cannot enter right over here. During redistribution process, now here is another redistribution process to the top side. Okay, this is another. Now, what kind of redistribution process is this? Now you can combine like this. You can think about it. The structure. The first structure I saw is that I saw a higher low and then mark this line, got a spring. The second one is very easy. Draw the structure like this, a mini channel. This one, got a spring. Got it? Two kind of ways. Got it? Hello? Hello, are you
yeah,
there? Are you there?
yeah.
Okay, do you
No.
understand this point? Where to enter, where not to enter?
Yep.
Okay, what if, for example, if this is redistribution, people try to, this is redistribution, right? Oh, this is accumulation, JAC. Okay, after JAC, you try to form the channel. Okay, got it? So Now you would say, why did you enter here? This is very easy, right? This is JAC and this one here, high volume here, we can enter right over here, right? Why did we enter right over here? The reason? Why not over here? Because try to understand this way, okay? I just give you a very easy technique, okay? When you see a JAC, okay? For example, JAC, now you mark the high. Pivot, just open the pivot points here. Okay. Now, if you open the pivot point here, okay, we saw this here. All right, we saw this here. Okay. Now, if you open this bar here, where should be AR? If this is this one, okay. For example, if I want to draw the structure like this, let's suppose I will draw. This is JAC. Let's suppose, okay. Just bear with me here. This is JAC. Let's suppose. If I want to draw the structure here, I will draw the line here, right? And where would be a line? Where would be my automatic reaction line? My supply line. Now, what I see, the price is just going down and down and down and down, not settling here, right? My JAC would be, when I see the swing point, I need at least 2 bars, right? This would be my swing point here. Did you see?
Yeah.
Okay, this would be my supply line. Here, this one and here, very clear. Here, this one and this one, very clear. Nothing to do with it, right? It's very clear, it's a range. But here, what do I see? Well, I see the price is just coming down and down. There's no 2 bar reactions here. So what do I do now? Okay, the price, this is just 1 bar, 1 bar. Here I got 2 bars for the swing high, right? So I mark the line here. And what do I get here? Another way to mark. What is this? Spring. And if you draw this line from here, high or low, spring. Make sense? Or if I draw the channel, another oversold. Okay. Now, if I want to mark, try to practice this. If I want to mark over here, I will mark here. Okay. I got 1 swing point, 2 swing point. What would be my second point here? Of course, this one. 1, 2, we got 2 bars here, right? Very clear structure. Then the price react to it. Price fell down. And what do I see here? Higher low, kind of upthrust, test of upthrust, you see, and the price kept on going down. So marking the structure is very important. 1 bar here, top high, 1, 2. Okay, this one here. And then I need 2 bars here. Now, if you see this bar, point it out. 1, 2, right? And then reverse. You can do one more thing, okay? Just to identify where was I? This one here, right? Now you see, we were breaking from here. Okay, just mark it like this. High, low. Make sense? High, low, spring. Make sense now?
Yeah.
Okay, if you are confused, what you can do this structure. Now, where should I draw? This is one just significant line. Where should I draw? What do I see here? Yes, this was distribution right over here. Okay. And then from here, I can draw this line. Right? Or I can draw this channel like this. So obviously the most possible choice is to draw this channel like this. Got it? Now draw the channel like this. Very simple. And you can count on the swing point as well. The swing point should have a reaction like this. For example, if this does not react. Got it? Now this reacted, okay? We have a two wave to the upside and then fell down. And this is spring. Got it? It's very important to understand this. Now this one here, the price went up, you see? Fell down, 2 points. Then came back, very clear structure. Right? Do you understand? Now here, very clear structure. Why? The price came down, 2 points, 1, 2, came down, tested it, spring. It's very clear. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You should have a very, very clear structure. You see here, this one here again, very clear. Goes up, 1, 2, down. Very clear. And price did what? Higher low. Okay. And then after higher low, what did it? What the price is showing us?
ECP.
We see pattern. Okay, we have, and now we can take the trade to the upside. Okay, here as well. Now here, you cannot draw the structure like this. Okay, this is very wrong. You cannot draw the structure like this. No, this is wrong. I need at least 2 reaction points. What happened? The price is just going down and down and down. And then what kind of structure I'm getting here? Very simple. What I'm getting is just a channel. Right? And in this channel, what I get here? SOT, the price moved up. Got it? And this SOT, we draw this line from here. And huge volume to the top. And SOT, huge volume. The price went up. This becomes what? Got it?
Yeah.
And then the price did what? Price came back, reacted, reversed. Okay. Now here, can we make a channel here? Yes. This is distribution. Yes, this is. What happened? The price went up. Okay. The first point here. This has many characteristics. What are the characteristics we have? VCP pattern characteristic, first of all. And then what do you have here? You see test how the price is testing here. We did not get a chance to enter right over here because we did not get upthrust. What do we see instead? VCP. Okay, the price reacted to this, break through this line, reacted to it. We have what? Entry point. Got it? Yeah. Got it? Now, try to draw the structure. Can you draw the structure here? No, this is not a structure. Why? 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here. Keeps on failing. The structure actually begins from here, this point. Small structure, went up, came down. Got it? Here. This one. Is it a structure? Yes, this is a structure. Why? Because you just try to think about it. 1 reaction point. And the price entered here, and then the price made another low, right? 2 lows, 1 low, 2 lows. Got it? 1 low, 2 low. Reversed. Tested. Spring, test of spring went up. Okay. And now here, can you draw the channel here? No, we cannot. We cannot. We cannot. What do we see here instead? SOT, right? After SOT, we have a huge fluctuation here, test here, and then went up. Got it? See, keep on seeing it. You will see everywhere. So the first mistake you do here, for example, if this one is here, yes, we can draw the line. Yes, we can, because we have 1, 2 significant point. We have a swing high, swing low. We draw it. What do we see here? What do we see here? The price fluctuation, but we did not get any kind of, any kind of entry point here. What do we instead we get here is this one. Key reversal and breaks through it. This one is a good example. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And here as well, if you want to draw the swing point here, from here, our next one would be, the highest one would be here. Now, don't draw from here. Okay. Don't do this mistake by drawing from here. Okay. We need a swing point here. We need two lows. We just have one lower here. One low, and then price reversed. This is not, we need two consecutive lows. Okay. So one low, second low, third low, got it? We have two lows here, consecutive lows. And then now this is what? Higher low. What you gonna do with the higher low? Mark the line, and the price went up. We did not come down. And then what happened? The price reacted to this high. No demand. And what do we see here? VCB pattern. Everything should be clear to you. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now here, can we draw the structure here? Because this is one high, this is second high. It makes sense. So we can draw the line from here, draw the line from here. What do we get here? Okay. Practice this. It's very important. Now, what do I see here? Very flat line. Nothing much important here. A very flat line. Right? Now, you cannot enter right away. Say, oh, this is effortless nozzle, so I will enter over here. No. With the range, I need a spring, something like that, on effortless nozzle, nothing like that, right? And then what do we see here? The price breached through it, tested it, effortless no result, and then the price went up. But this is very narrow, so I will not take it. And this becomes a very good entry point. Got it? I told you, when the price is breaking down from the narrow range like this, okay, and then you have a, you know, like a engulfing bar, or you have a outside bar, or you have what, key reversal, or you have, you got it, these kind of bars, you can enter the trade. Got it? Remember, I told you.
Okay.
Okay. Now this one here. Now, where would you draw the channel? Would you draw here? Many people draw here. This is very wrong. You cannot draw here. Wrong. You would draw rather here. Got it? So you would say, oh, this is first higher low. This is not first higher low. This is the same low. This is a same low extended to this one. Okay. So your confusion is clear now. And then what do you have here? And now what happens? The price makes higher low. Okay, a little bit higher low, and then what kind of pattern is this? The price just breaks through it. Redistribution.
Reaccumulation.
Sorry, reaccumulation. Sorry. Okay. And how do we know it's a reaccumulation? From the top here, if you draw this extended line from here, extend it from here, now you would know. It's the whole same thing, the whole extension from here. Got it? But because this is JAC, okay, this is JAC, extended one JAC, so this would be C. Spring, test of spring. You see how everything is spring and test of spring went up. Got it? And within this structure, we have another structure. So you need to draw these structures very, very carefully. This one here, how would you draw it? Now I draw this line. Okay, the major structure from here. So what kind of pattern is